event reveals refugees. So that's nice. That's 3 more points. And then, oh, just revolts to democracy. Interesting. To me, that probably says either he has nothing to do or ceded the input of government. Henry Merivale, season event reveals international agreement, which doesn't do anything. I don't have any more political action. He builds some units, so he's second place in the military, and he finishes the internet for 9 points. And finally, Pink Ranger also sees an event, reveals popularization of science. Oof, not amazing for me. And tries to close some of that food gap. Okay, let's see what are the impacts. And who wins? There are 6 of them. So impact of population. Oof, that's not amazing. Impact of variety. That's the one I put in. And okay, it did end up netting me a point because I got 3 for seeding it. Impact of architecture doesn't really help anyone. We're all pretty weak at infrastructure. Impact of colonies. Wow, that's nice. So close. Impact of progress. Okay, so now right now there's 3 points between me and Henry Merivale, and just 1 more impact. Impact of science. Wow, what a close game. Very well done. Very well done, everyone. What a great game. So, just to recap, I was writing every result pretty nicely and going for an architecture, for an infrastructure game. This is how I usually play the game. But then whiffed pretty hard on Da Vinci. So I had Da Vinci with no technologies to support him. And then I think another mistake was, so Da Vinci was probably the right. I did not fight hard enough for alchemy. That's a lesson learned. The card draw with 4 players is much more aggressive. And then I think getting that cartography, I managed to make it work, but it was close. I could have used that science for more science. I think that it would have been a better idea. So from there, I got Cook and managed to snag some colonies on really good timing. I made a bit of a gamble going for the Eiffel Tower. And from that point on, my goal was just to make as much points as possible and defend them any way I can. So I think going for mono cannons worked really well. It helped me establish a pretty strong military position. Declare a pretty big war on Pink Ranger and armed intervention on Henry Merivale, which practically won the game. So good game all around.